This is basically our CO2 laser tube, which will give us 40 watt. So we need a cooling system for it because it heats up very quickly when we operate it at a very high voltage to get a very high power. After that, we just simply use radiator to remove the heat from the water which is circulating around it. This is where basically we are sandwiching the Peltier cooler between these two radiators. One radiator is to remove the heat which is from the water which is circulating from the tube, and other radiator is to remove the heat from the hot side of the Peltier cooler, which is at the down one. We are using basically 6 Peltier cooler, which a 3-3 sandwich between both of these combination. 3 are here and 3 are here, and this is basically our tank in which we are placing a motor. Motor will pump the water through the cooled one radiator. First it will enter one radiator and it will circulate here, and heat will be extracted from the water, and then it will again go to the next radiator. From there, if there is still some heat is present in the water, it will remove it from here, and then it will circulate through this pipe, and it will go following this pipe into the tube from this end. Then it will travel through the tube, and then it came out from this opening, and it will follow this path and came back to the tank where we store the water. And here we place a temperature sensor to check the temperature of the water regularly. If the water get heat up, we can turn off the tube, but otherwise its cooling capacities are about 10.4 degree, and if we can increase this we can decrease the temperature more to 8 or 9 by shortening this pipe length, or increasing the number of peltiers, or increasing the or replacing this. We are basically using 6 ampere peltier. We can use 10 ampere peltier for that. Then its capacity will go to the almost 5 degree, and the water will remain cool. It will be stable at almost 10 degree when we operate the tube. Now I will explain how this cooling system works. Basically, here we design a block diagram for this chilling system. First of all, here we can say the tap water. This tap water is basically used to remove the heat from the hotter side of the peltier. As you see, there are 3 peltiers which we sandwich between the 2 cooling blocks. This side is attached to the hot side of the Peltier cooler, and this cooling block is attached to the cool side of the Peltier. Now you can see the tap water come from here, and it will go through in this block, and it will remove the heat which is produced by this Peltier cooler, and then go to the next one block which also is connected to the hot side of the Peltier, and it will remove the more heat from this and go back to that sink or wherever you want to drain it. Then this is, you can see, this is the water tank in which we store almost 5 to 7 liter water, or you can use 1 to 2 liter water, which we need to cool again and again and circulate through the tube. As you can see here we use a pump motor. It will pump the water from here, and it will go to the cooling block which is attached to the cool side of the peltier. If there is if the temperature of the water is very high, it will remove the heat from this water, and then it will go to the next one cooling block which is attached to the another 3 peltier cold side. It will remove more heat if there is still remaining in the water, or the water is a little bit hot. So then it will go to the, as you can see, following the path and go to the laser tube, and then it will circulate through the laser tube, and it will extract the heat from the cavity which is producing due to the laser action. Then that hot water will go to the bucket, and then again the water will be pumped, and then again it will first cool down and then go to the laser tube. We will run this chiller for almost 30 to 40 minutes to cool down this water, so we can use it continuously. So it will, if we run it almost 30 to 40 minutes, the water temperature will come down to almost 10 degree, and we can easily operate this laser tube almost for 30 to 1 hour, so 30 minutes to 1 hour. So it will work better. If we want to improve this one, you can use a very big heat sink and a fan here instead of cooling block, because too much water is wasting, but this is very costly. So we are just using this tap water to cool down the hot side of the Peltier cooler to make it more efficient. If it did not remove the heat from the hot side of the Peltier, it will not cool down, it will not work properly, and it will not extract the heat from the water which we want to cool down. So this is basically a circuit diagram. If you can see here, This is the basically the two Peltier cooler in which three Peltier is sandwiched between. This is the cooling block which is used for water to extract the heat from the Peltier cooler hot side, and the down one is connected to the cold side of the Peltier to cool down the water which is circulating through the tube. And same again, this is another combination in which three Peltier are sandwiched between these two blocks. The upper one is for to remove the heat from the hot side of the peltier, and the down one is to remove the heat which is coming from the previous cooling block to this one to remove more heat from that water, and then it will work like this. So you can check whether if you want to improve it, you can improve it more. If you want to get more cold water like 5 degree or 10 degree, or sorry 0 degree, so you can increase the number of peltier, or you can increase the you can replace the peltier with the high ampere peltier cooler. Like I was using 6 ampere, you can use 10, 15, but you need a power supply which can provide that much ampere, because if the ampere are less, the peltier will not work properly and the water will be not cooled down.